Hey everyone, so my name is Mrs. Reynolds and I am your geometry teacher. We are going to have a Microsoft Teams meeting tomorrow, but I wanted you to just take the opportunity today to go through the Schoology page and Big Ideas page and get familiar with how my course is set up. Should be pretty similar, excuse me, to your other online classes, but make sure you're always launching through your portal. It helps to make sure that you don't have any issues if you're going through Schoology with any other of the websites that I've linked through there because you're already be logged in through your name. You should also have a Big Ideas Learning icon. We're going to utilize both Schoology and Big Ideas this semester for your math class. So let's start with your Schoology page. If you go to courses, you should have one that has a geometry graphic on it. That's for my class. It will always launch you onto the materials page. However, in updates, and then actually, I go back here on this page as well, these are all of your updates. You could go to specific courses here, or you click on courses here. But if you click on updates over here, it'll take you to specific updates for this class. But I also post them in your daily announcements. And in fact, I think I did not post them into the updates tab yet this morning, so I will do that. And so you'll see that in both places. That will let you know what you should be working on for the day. Don't always just rely on what is due over here because there's often things in Big Ideas and those won't show up in your Schoology upcoming list. And so you do have on the left-hand side things that are due in Schoology. And so pay attention to those, but also make sure you're checking your Big Ideas tab every day. Okay. I will always have a meeting from 9:30 to 10. I can go from 9:30 to 10:30 or even longer than that. But it doesn't usually take very long to check in with me and just to ask me a few questions over the homework before you turn it in for the day, which is really all that meeting is set up for. If those times don't work for you, please let me know. We can try to set up a different time, though I do have classes here on campus in the afternoon, and so my times are pretty limited to the mornings. If nobody is on within the first 10 minutes, I will log off. Again, just shoot me an email and I can very easily get logged back in. I need to add the link in here for that Microsoft Teams. I will do that shortly. Start today with your course information, and this just walks you through, it tells you a little bit about me, it tells you about our course that and kind of how it's set up. So I will always have a checklist, activities and projects and assessments, all underneath a single unit. Everything's divided into a unit folder, and then that unit folder is divided into daily folders. And so it is a lot of clicks, but I just find that it helps keep things very very categorized, and that way you can find them a little bit easier. If you're ever having trouble finding something, if you use your little search icon up at the top, then it'll take you right to a specific thing instead of sitting there and clicking through folders. Today, if you would read the syllabus that is attached to this and go ahead and you can e-sign it, have a parent e-sign it, and then submit that to me. So I prefer you using your stylus for that. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. So there's also a little post here to introduce yourself to me and to your classmates. It is optional, so don't feel like you have to do it. It's just a nice way for me to get to know you a little bit. Just tell me a little bit about yourself. Zoom meetings again will be, this should say date, or we'll start our Zoom meetings, Microsoft Team meetings tomorrow at 8:30 to 9 and 9:30 to 10. I'll just do a quick orientation. You're pretty much getting it now, but I'll answer any questions over this and kind of talk more about the assignments and the structure and everything like that. Every second block, school time, 9:30 to 10, every day I'll have a meeting as well. The biggest thing with assignment submissions is making sure that you're submitting everything as a PDF document. Otherwise, a lot of the times I'm unable to read it. So print to PDF or save as PDF, or upload with a camera, a PDF scanner. There are directions on how to do that down here. They might be a little bit out of date as far as like, I think all cameras now have a built-in PDF. You don't necessarily need an app to do it, but there are lots of apps, Cam Scanner, Genius Scan, that you can take pictures and save them as PDF and then upload to Schoology. You can do that with your with the Schoology app, or you can just email it to yourself and then upload it to Schoology, whichever way you want to do that. Do not take pictures with your laptop camera. I will not be able to read them, and I will not grade them that way. So just make sure that you are submitting everything as a legible PDF document, whether you're writing on paper or writing with your stylus. You will need both for assessments in this class. You will need a stylus, and you will need a some way to upload PDF documents, because that's how we will do tests. Okay, if you need additional help for this course, navigating Schoology, student help link there for IT, all of that's in that folder. And this folder is just something I've thrown some like coloring pages and stuff like that in there for y'all. And that's pretty much it. If you go back here to materials, you can see that I've already got the first unit published. In there, I only have the first 3 lessons open right now. I will kind of do the rest as we go, but this will take you through this week. I need to combine some things and move some things around and update this. We switched textbooks this semester, so I need to update that. So that's pretty much Schoology. So again, if you go back out to your portal and you click on Big Ideas, that takes us into the other part of our course. It should take you to a dashboard. Now, I don't have a way to put this on student view, so mine probably looks quite a bit different from yours. But you have your electronic textbook over here if you need access to that. And then on the right side, you should have all your assignments that I've posted so far. I don't know how to switch these around. I did them, I guess, because the warm-up I made do at a later time. I also put them in separately. But you really want to do your warm-up first and then take your notes and then take your little notes quiz. Both of these are very short, like 5 questions, just to practice getting familiar with big ideas and how it works. So you'll go in, I'll be able to see who started, who is in progress, and who has submitted that so that I can grade. And it will kind of drive some of our Zoom meetings and kind of where I know that you're at. As far as the videos for the lessons go, so you'll see like if you're in lesson 1, there's an Ed Puzzle video that is also for points. But the questions that I stop you are more just to make sure you're understanding the notes as you go through. That's different than the notes quiz, which assesses that you actually take the notes and practice some of those problems. I do not grade the questions in Ed Puzzle as right and wrong. I just kind of look did you complete them. Now, as far as your grade for the Ed Puzzles go, this is solely based off of completion. So you have to watch it from beginning to end to get all of your points. And so they're only worth 4 points, but that does add up quickly. So make sure that you're watching them from beginning to end for that. So I do need to make sure. I do let you skip around. If you skip through it, sorry, if you skip through it though, it will not track your progress, and you won't get full points. Okay, just gotta make sure that you can skip it. So that's that. And then again, in this folder, you'll see the assignment that goes with the video and the notes. Sometimes it depends on the type of learner you are. It helps to have the assignment out. Take a portion of your notes, flip over and do the practice problems on the assignment that match that section, and just kind of use that strategy. It's something that I suggest with people that maybe generally struggle with math or have a hard time remembering all that data. Okay. If you have any questions for today, then please let me know. But you are set up to go for the first part of this week. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow.